Hello, dear friends. Just a quick update to let you know what's been happening here, how things are going, and any progression since the fire. Time is flying past, and to be honest, August was a pretty quiet month, and a lot of people on holiday. So we just sort of went along with what we could, and the water barrels and everything like that, which is fine in the summer. But a week or so ago, we finally got some water. A temporary fix, but it's still actually water coming through a pipe, which is fantastic. That is life-changing because it means actual showers rather than bucket showers or getting into the bowl. And yes, so we have power that's pumping the borehole. Just trying to get my head around it all, the pump in the borehole. So we had the new pumps for the borehole, which is fantastic. That was what we managed to buy, some of the GoFundMe money. So thank you so much. And then we've got this temporary fix. When I say temporary, is obviously once we manage to rebuild, we'll have to have everything put in properly into the ground or into the wall, not sort of the wires. At the moment, the wires coming direct from a battery, an off-grid battery, to the borehole, to the water and through the tank that way. But hopefully at some point we'll be able to get that all plumbed in properly once we start restoring and rebuilding. So thank you very much for that. And it was nice when September turned, the weather is a bit cooler. Today's quite hot again, but it's been cooler and that's been a great help. And also there's been a little bit more movement, people are back to work, etc. So that's been great. It's also been wondrous to see some green coming through the black land. I've taken some pictures, so we'll post that on this so you can see. And it's just the miracle of life and the miracle of nature. The first plant I actually saw was a wild dandelion, and it was just poking through the ash, and it was just, there it was, hope. So since then we've noticed other plants, so it's really interesting to see which are the very hardy plants or which plants are going to do quite well through the ash. I guess there will be a change of species here, of the plant species. We'll see what happens once the rains come and springs come. So apart from that, not much else at the moment. Obviously not had a chance to even think about actual rebuilding the retreat, but hopefully step by step, paso. I've always said with a bit of help and a bit of hope, we shall get there in the end. So thank you so much, everybody, and I shall keep you updated